This is the Ohio AgNet from the voice you know at the News You Trust studio, sponsored by BASF and Veltima Fungicide, the proven #1 for the toughest corn diseases with long-lasting residual. When you need to be confident your fungicide will perform. I'm Ty Higgins. Check out the 26th Annual Crawford Antique Farm Machinery Show, June 18th through the 20th at the Crawford County Fairgrounds in Bucyrus. Visit the Crawford Antique Farm Machinery Association on Facebook to find out more. Registration is now open and nominations being accepted for the next class of Ohio Corn and Wheat's Emerging Leaders Program. Tad Nicholson is Executive Director of Ohio Corn and Wheat. He says this program gives participants a front row seat to what being on one of the 3 boards of Ohio Corn and Wheat is all about.
The Emerging Leader Program is giving farmers a feel of what life might be like. So they're exposed to everything that we're doing, from the checkoffs to the policy on the association. They get to know some of the other board members that are already on there, talking to them farmer to farmer. The one thing I'll stress right up front is it's not a young leader program. It is not that at all. You might be 20 years into your farming career and just now feel like you're at a point in your career where you may want to give back to your profession by serving, volunteering on one of these boards. And this program is for you in addition to anybody that might be starting out.
Franklin County farmer John Hummel sits on one of those boards, and he's a past participant of the Emerging Leaders Program. He says that helped him better understand public policy, advocacy, and checkoff investments.
Well, I'll go back to my Ohio Farm Bureau days. The saying always was, if you don't have a seat at the table, you're on the menu. And I feel very strongly about that. And Ohio Farm Bureau's done a great job with lobbying for things. And it's really been great to get into the commodity side of things, kind of down to the nuts and bolts of what a farmer like myself does every day. And some of the, not really as a checkoff member, I'm not really on the policy side of things, but seeing how that all works from the association side and getting to learn through all that in the Emerging Leader Program, it's been fantastic.
Craig Downing farms in Putnam County. He talks about the many benefits he received from being a part of Ohio Corn and Wheat's Emerging Leaders Program.
I always knew that the checkoff did good things, and that's the board that I'm currently on, is a checkoff board. But I didn't know exactly how everything worked. And then finding out how all 3 different boards coordinate together and can make things happen and advance things in agriculture for Ohio was really rewarding for me to find that out. The nice part is when you join one of the boards, you instantly gain a bunch of friends and farmers from all around the state. And, getting to hear about other people's problems, the challenges that other farmers face in different areas has been extremely rewarding. And having that background from the Emerging Leadership Program was very beneficial.
Nicholson says he knows there's somebody out there right now listening, ready to take that next step of leadership.
There are leaders out there. They just need to have a formal invitation to come in. And I think that Craig and John are great examples of this. I think both of them have for a long time been members of Ohio Corn and Wheat. They've paid the checkoff. They've trusted that good things were going on there, but they weren't inside in the seat. Now they are, and they're the ones making the decisions. And there's farmers all over the state. They're just like them that were at a point in their career where they might say, it's time for me to maybe get into that room and to make some of these decisions. And when they do, every farmer that I've worked with on these boards throughout the years have left saying, I think I'm a better farmer today than when I came.
You can find out more about the Emerging Leaders Program online at ohiocornandwheat.org. Let's check the forecast with Ryan Martin, brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance, online at seedconsultants.com.
Sunshine, blue sky, no major problems for today. I think tomorrow starts with sunshine before clouds start to increase. We might have to watch for a few hit-and-miss scattered showers in northwest Ohio in the mid to late afternoon. Those showers then work through the rest of the state overnight. And then for Wednesday, Thursday, some big-time rain and thunderstorm action coming. Some strong to severe storms possible overnight Wednesday night. I'm Ryan Martin.
Thank you, Ryan. Back with a check of the markets and analysis next as the Ohio AgNet continues.
The Ohio Soybean Council is investing in research and innovation to help Ohio soybean farmers get more from every acre. Your checkoff supports research focused on improving yields, reducing costs, and finding solutions to pests and diseases. Through Arable Research Lab, your checkoff is helping bring new soy-based products to market because innovation on and off the farm helps create more opportunities for your soybeans. Visit soyohio.org to see how your Ohio soybean checkoff is driving innovation.
Welcome back to the Ohio AgNet. I'm Ty Higgins, and today's market analysis is brought to you by Louis Dreyfus Company. Excited to bring a brand new soybean crush facility to Upper Sandusky. Learn more about marketing your beans with LDC at 574-566-2113. In world corn news, the situation's grown increasingly bearish in the past couple of months. Essentially, the market's now looking at record production for the top 3 corn exporting countries in the world, between U.S., Brazil, and Argentina. And world soybean reserves remain elevated among record levels set in 24-25 and are expected to remain elevated through the next marketing year as well, with Brazil's production expected to expand once again. Midday Markets on the Ohio AgNet brought to you by Seed Consultants, simply better performance, online at seedconsultants.com. Corn for July, 2.5 cents to the plus side at $4.15 1/4. December, 2 cents higher, $4.42 1/4. Soybeans for July up 3/4, trading at $11.14 1/4. The November contract down 3/4 at $11.31 1/4, and wheat for July up 3/4 at $5.85 1/4. Live cattle for June up 12 points at $2.50 even. August 241.77 up 60 cents. September feeders 356.95 up 2.40. Lean hogs for July 97.90 and 45 cents to the good. For the Ohio AgNet, I'm Ty Higgins. We'll see you down the road.